When it comes to TV villains, there is a special permanent place in the pit of hell for Jonas.
I totally agree with that lady. If you've been scrolling through social media, I'm sure you must have come across this trending Netflix series called The Polygamist. The South African drama follows wealthy CEO Jonas Gomora as his secret relationships unravel his family and empire. But the story focuses more on deception and its consequences than on polygamy itself. We are going to be taking a look at some of the reactions from people that have watched this series. If you are new to this space, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share, leave your thoughts in the comment section, and let us get right into the video.
When it comes to TV villains, there is a special permanent place in the pit of hell for Jonas. I have never hated a character as much as I hate Jonas. Like, baby, the way he had my blood pressure up, the way I don't even care to know the actor's name that played him. That's how mad, because you're Jonas. You are Jonas, and you ain't shit. The amount of you that told me to watch the show, I literally lost count with the number of DMs and the number of comments on posts all over that was telling me to hit play on this. So I said, okay, let me finally do it, because it must be something. They all telling me to watch it. Y'all didn't tell me it was 22 episodes. I wasn't prepared for that. But y'all also didn't tell me that that opening scene was going to lock me in so much with Joyce at that funeral that it didn't matter that it was 22 episodes. And y'all didn't tell me that it was dubbed over and has subtitles, which y'all know I hate. But I did find it easier to change the language to their Zulu language and put on the English subtitles. When I did that, hearing them talk in their own voices, and then some of the lines were actually in English, I liked it better that way. If you need something to watch that is going to grab you and sit your ass down and not have you look away and leave your jaw on the floor when the episode's in, and have you cussing and have you hating Jonas, JoJo, fucking Satan, and then that ending, baby. I was getting my hair braided while I was watching like the last 5 episodes, and I know those girls was in there like, what the hell is she watching? Because I was like, what? Okay, if you have not watched The Polygamist, please go watch it. And then let me know if I need to do a follow-up video where we discuss this with spoilers. Because I wish we could have watched this together. That's how deep I wish we had watched this together. I needed to be in a room full of people that felt what I felt when I felt this.
The people thinking about watching The Polygamist, I got you. So first of all, when you turn it on, you're going to realize that the language and the people mouths don't match. Like, it's in another language and there is an English voiceover. So for me, that was like a strike, because I'm like, I've been watching those shows a little more this year, but I just can't really get into them. But I'm like, oh, everybody's been talking about the show. Let me just give it a try. Then as it goes on, you're going to be like, okay, what is going on here? We got like a love triangle going on or whatever. Baby, as that show goes on, you're going to find yourself fully immersed. That show was good with a T on the end. I feel like it was almost like a Tyler Perry show, but I feel like it was better written. I felt like it was really thought out. There was like twists and turns I didn't expect. And I'm an avid show watcher, so I usually can guess like what's going to happen. I did not guess a lot of the things that were happening. Well, like a couple of them kind of, but not how it played out. And then in the end, I definitely didn't think that was going to happen. That show is good. Watch it. Push through. I thoroughly enjoyed. By episode 15, I was in it, honey. Wasn't no stopping me. It's good. Give it a watch.
There's this new show on Netflix called The Polygamist. Let me tell you something. If you travel with stroke and them thing there, don't watch it. If you travel with heart attack and them thing there, don't watch it. every single episode will have you on your ass. Okay? Every single one. There's not one episode that you'll be like, oh yeah, I expected that to happen. No. No. When we talk about twists and turns, this is what we're talking about. This is what I'm talking about when I say Africans do too much. This is what I'm talking about. Because why would you write this show? Who wrote this show even? I be stressed. Every single episode me stress out. No, sir.
I'm watching The Polygamist and I can't get into it the way I want to because old buddy is not fine enough to be doing all this smashing, okay? I said it. I said he's not smash material. Netflix, producers, director. Y'all, come on. I'm pretty sure there's a shitload of African brothers that could have made this film pop. Like, it's giving old dirty uncle. I can't unsee those things from the old Mario Brothers movie. You remember the one that came out in the 90s? I can't unsee that. And so his head not being proportioned to the body, it makes it worse. He's not smashable. He's doing too much Pound Town. I've only made it through episode 1, and I don't know if I want to return or not, because if we got to see this for the rest of the season, it's giving old dirty uncle.
I don't even know what I just watched, honestly. I you know what I'm going to say? I did do a full breakdown on my YouTube channel, but right now I'm just going to say that Essie was the real villain. She could have stopped all of this 20 years ago. Okay, lots of people got to go where? Y'all know where they got to go. If you watch this show, I want you to tell me how you felt about it in the comments. Now, there's spoilers on my YouTube channel, but baby, whoo, that was a tough watch.
The people who've been telling me watch Polygamist on Netflix, I can't wait to hear your thoughts. Do y'all hate me? No. If you hate me, that's okay. Like, everybody has their opinion. But do you hate me? Because I started watching that show over the weekend. I'm only about halfway through the episodes, right? Immediately, the man pissing me off. Judas, whatever the heck. And then things will happen. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe that happened. Jaw's on the floor. But there's only so low my jaw can go. And I had seen like comments, because I've not seen anything about the actual show, like any spoilers, thankfully. I just had the comments in my comment section. But then I'd seen TikToks of people like, oh my God, after watching the show, I had to add new things to my prayer requests from God. I was like, huh? And if you haven't watched the show, you can I'm gonna give you 2 minutes to leave so I can start putting in some spoilers. Okay, so first off, you married, okay? That lady had a baby. That little is trying to get you, to leave your wife after she gives you a son. And you go do with old girl. Cool. Not cool, but whatever. Wife finds out, whatever. Then you come back to your wife after spending so much time with your side chick. First of all, the side chick that was messing with your brother first, are you crazy? Okay, whatever. Then you're back with your wife, and then you're immediately saying how, they should forget this whole scandal you had. Y'all should focus on each other. You even want another kid. Cool. No, not cool, because you're not. Then your wife is because she said the last time she gave you a kid, that's where all this little side shenanigans happen. Your wife tries to go in private to go tie her tubes, but then runs into you at the hospital because you, sir, are having twins with said mistress. At the same time, you were trying to get your wife pregnant. And then, when you're confronted, you talk about, but you're not so innocent. You try to have your tubes tied. If you were married to you, you would have your tubes tied. I'm sorry. Like, this show is rage baiting me. I'm so annoyed, and I'm entertained. Don't get me wrong, okay, because I'm binging right now. And then another plot twist. The wife decided she can't even, last with it, so she said, bring the girl in as a second wife. And then I'm seeing why, your brother's wife has been like hating on your wife this whole time. She thinks she hired a mighty, like she thinks she better than everybody, all this stuff. And the whole time I'm like, why are you hating on that girl? Come to find out, the girl that we're pretending is his niece, which is his brother's daughter, is actually his girl. That's your daughter? Because imagine my surprise when you got your brother's wife bent over on the dining table and we find out her daughter is yours. Like, you weren't dating her before you met, what's her name, Joyce? And I'm so sorry. You complain about Joyce, you know, she thinks she better than everybody. Baby, you getting cheated on, but she in a mansion. You letting the man you love be with her, and where you at? I'm so sorry. You paid for that man's education. You gave him your savings to go because he promised you a red car and marriage. And then you find out he's married. He comes back and brings you a red car and you back it. This show is full of dummies. Jonas, oh my God. If I ever meet a man like Jonas, he has to be put down. They have to be put down. That's a menace to society. That's not healthy. They need to be put down like wild dogs. Oh my gosh. Wow, what a show. All right, but I have like 10 episodes left. But yeah, no, the people who told me to watch this, you just want me to keep being shocked and my jaw keep being on the floor. I'm entertained, but I'm irritated at Jonasy. Not irritated is not the word. Irritated is not the word. I need something stronger. I can't think of it right now because everything else feels too timid. Like, I can't be like, oh my God, I'm angry. I hate him. Hate is even not strong enough. Wow. But like, are there actually people like this in real life? My God, they need to be put down.
I need a seatbelt on this couch. I need some seatbelts that can click me in and make me stay right here. Let me tell y'all something. And this just hit me because I'm still watching The Polygamist. This show finna mess a lot of fellas up. Listen to me. If you live in the United States and you watching this and you are a guy, don't get crazy. There are several scenes in this movie that pissed me off. I ain't gonna lie. But one of the ones that stick out to me the most is when that girl, his daughter, came in there with that letter and she was pouring out her heart. And that son of a gun turned the TV up. Didn't even want to hear what she was saying. Jones a cold. He a cold man. Cold. I know Jonah's making it look smooth. He making it look like it ain't no big deal. But if you come over here in the United States with that, it ain't gonna work. You can ask Nature Boy and any other of those folks that tried to do. I know them, they were cults, but they still was into polygamy. I gotta say, I love the show. It's interesting. Oh, I'm telling you. Because I believe that a lot of men would love to live the life that Jonas is living. You just ain't gonna be able to do it over here in the United States. That's what I want you to know. So don't get any kind of wild hairs up your ass and decide that you want to try to, oh, I'm gonna be like Jonas. Probably ain't gonna work out like that. Because these sisters over here, you may find a few that'll fall for it, but you try that foolishness with the wrong system, not in the U.S., you may end up missing because they ain't gonna fall for that. These United States sisters, like I said, you'll find a couple that will roll with that. But don't try to do no sneaky stuff. It ain't gonna work. And yes, I know our ancestors and all of them back then, that's what they did. They had 6 and 7 wives, and guess what? That worked back then. As much as you would like to have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wives, it ain't gonna work over here in the United States. You're gonna have to go on the other side. It ain't gonna work over here. I can imagine me coming to Courtney saying, hey, Courtney, I want a second wife. Man, I was just playing, bro. I wasn't even serious. It was just a joke. You good enough. I don't need 2 wives. I was just playing with you. Dang, you can't even take a joke. Yep, that's exactly what would happen. I'm on episode 13. I'll be back later because I'm gonna go ahead and finish this thing today. I'm knocking it on out. I can knock them episodes out. I'll be back.
Guys, this is incredible. Thank you so much for the support, honestly. And people keep complaining that they're watching it from all over, so I can't say thank you to the support from South Africans. Thank you to the support from everyone all over the globe. You guys have put us in the number 2 spot globally, and let's take it up to number 1. But I do want to say a quick PSA to everyone watching from English-speaking countries. Please, I understand the French-speaking countries, the Portuguese-speaking countries, I understand those type of places. But the English-speaking countries, the Americans, the Brits, watch with the original language, Zulu with subtitles, okay? watch in Zulu with subtitles. It's going to change your whole experience. And secondly, once you have reached the end of the show, guys, and Netflix asks you, do you like this? Do you love it? Give it a heart. And that's how you're going to get your season 2. Okay, bye. Love you.
As at the time I am filming this video, The Polygamist is number 7 on TV shows in the United States, and in several countries this particular series is trending like it's number 1. So let us get into it. I wasn't ready for The Polygamist. I thought this was just going to be another relationship drama, but wow, every episode somehow finds a way to get even messier. Just when you think the secrets are over, another bombshell drops. Jonasi really believed he could keep all these secrets separate forever. That's the thing about secrets, they always catch up with you eventually. What surprised me the most isn't even the cheating, it's how every decision he makes affects everyone around him. His wife, the children, the extended family, even the business. One person's choices create chaos for everyone. I have to give credit to the women in this series for real. Instead of just accepting everything, they each respond differently. Some fight back, some walk away, and some completely reinvent themselves. The writing knows exactly how to end an episode. Every time I think, okay, that's enough for today, the ending pulls me right back in. This show proves that having money doesn't solve relationship problems. In fact, sometimes it just gives people more ways to hide their secrets. I honestly understand why this series is trending. It's not because people support what Jonasi is doing. Of course not. It's because everyone wants to see what happens when all the lies finally collide. The tension in this family is unreal. Imagine sitting in a dinner table where everyone knows a different secret except the person sitting next to them. One thing this show does well is reminding us that betrayal isn't just about romance. It destroys trusts, families, friendships, and even reputations. And for me, there are 5 lessons I just want to pick from this and why women should place value on themselves. Never let your value depend on someone's attention. One of the biggest lessons from the series is that affection without commitment or honesty can leave you emotionally drained. A woman who knows her worth doesn't settle for being someone's secret or second option. Pay attention to actions, not just promises. Words can be convincing, but consistent actions reveal a person's true intentions. The series shows how repeated deception can hurt everyone involved. And do not ignore the red flags because of love. Love shouldn't require you to constantly overlook dishonesty, disrespect, or manipulation. Protecting your peace is just as important as protecting your relationship. Maintain your own identity and independence. Your dreams, career, friendships, and confidence should never disappear because you are in a relationship. When you value yourself, you are better equipped to make healthy decisions even during difficult times. Know when it is time to walk away. Staying in a relationship that repeatedly damages your self-esteem can come at a high emotional cost. Sometimes the strongest decision is choosing yourself and making room for a healthier future. At the end of the day, if you enjoy family drama, shocking plot twists, and characters that make you yell at your TV every 5 minutes, then The Polygamist is definitely worth checking out. Just be prepared. You will probably end up binge watching the whole thing. Exactly. When you're starting this whole thing, you're like, okay, let me start with the first episode. Okay, I will take a number of days. I'm just going to be done. But trust me, by the time you start watching this series, within hours, you end up sitting down and you're just watching the whole thing. And I like the fact that the episodes are not that long. They are within 27 to 30 minutes, and it's a good watch. very annoying, very irritating when watching it, especially if you are that woman that you know the value you have on yourself, you know the worth you have on yourself, and you watching this series and you're seeing women just like you accepting nonsense. So guys, that brings us to the end of today's video. If you've watched up to this point, then it means you are the real MVP. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share, leave your thoughts in the comment section, and we are going to see in the next one. Thank you so much and peace out.